Hi all, Kenny the Vaping Heat back with yet another review. Today we are looking at the Tesla SIG V4 Invader kit, or Invader Kit 4, whichever you want to look at it. This is the kit. But before we get down and do the dirty on the table, please like, share, thumbs down, whatever with the channel. Hit them buttons, much appreciated. So without further ado, let's go down and have a look at this fella, yeah? Right, so here we have it, the Tesla Invader 4 kit. 5 levels of variable voltage. It's 21700, 2700 and 18650 compatible batteries. On the side you've got some branding, barcode. This side you've got your contents and all your labelling and your scratch and sniff. Here again more labelling. Here nothing, all that. Oh, on this side here you have Invader kit. Very nice. So what you have the sleeve slides off. Put it over there, your box lid lifts off, put it over there, and inside you have your battery safety card, your certificate of your QC, quality control, etc. You have a destruction manual for the RDA, and you have the destruction manual for the actual mod itself. Now, I believe there's some specifications of the mod. It's 92 by 60 by 28. Material is aluminium alloy. Takes 2 of the batteries were mentioned. The weight 143 grams. Maximum output 280 watts. I would imagine that will be dependent on your build. Your output voltage range is 3 to 8 volts. Maximum output current 53 amps. Resistance range, it will fire from 0.08 to 3 ohms. USB, all that stuff. There's a bit of specs on it. And then you have the mod itself. So this actually comes out with all this case. Like so, we'll put that to one side for the moment, because as we dive deeper into the box, you have your braided USB charger. You have a bag of cotton. You have all the little tool kit here. You've got an Allen key. You've got some grub screws. You've got some rubbers. You've got 2 coils. I'll probably use them just to see what they're like as part of reviewing the product, so I'll pop them in when it comes to sorting it out and putting the build on the RDA. Then finally, this has been a pain in the backside, but it's all tight. You've got this massive foam block in the bottom, and you've got to like wiggle out the RDA, which I've finally done. I'll put that down there a minute while we're get all this put back and get it all put out the way. If you bear with me one moment. God, quite a bit of stuff in there, isn't there? So, then obviously we'll take the actual mod out of this bit of packaging, which is a little bit bloody tight, but there you go. Put the RD on here first so we can have a quick look at that. This is the Invader 4 RDA. Nice little marks there, your airflow, top and bottom, both sides, top and bottom, both sides. Got a nice honeycomb drip tip, which is a little bit tight, but obviously it's brand new to dry. But the O-ring is obviously in here itself. It does take other 810s. Pop the cap off. You've got, this is your sleeve. It's not really domed out as such like most of the other ones, but get the general drift. And this is the deck. Got 1, 2, 3 post holes as such in each post. There's probably like larger builds, bigger coils in, you know, top, bottom, whatever. For your smaller coils, they're accessed by Allen keys down the top. You can see that, and the juice well is really very deep, and the airflow is nice as well. It's like at an angle. If you see that, it's like an angle, so this was direct the airflow straight underneath the coil, because imagine you've got your coil sitting along here, your coil sitting along here, down either side, cotton there, so your airflow is going to hit bang on underneath the coil. So yeah, that could be very interesting. So take this off now. I'll put that on one side. We'll have a look at the mod. Basically your front, got some markers there, Tesla logo, markers there, USB port. You have a lot of venting here. Here you got your fire button, your LED, your potentiometer. Here's nothing, more venting. Bottom, CE marks, design by Tel, more venting. And your 510 at the top, gold plate spring mounted. Inside is your battery cover. Your battery cover's here, by the way. Just put your finger underneath there, pop that open. 2 magnets, top, bottom. They're very strong as well. Inside you've got Tesla invaders, and then you've got these fellas with a bit of packaging. Obviously these don't sell rubber. These are your 18650 battery adapters. The inside, I like this, how they've marked out the positive and negative in the white. Spring connectors on the top, solid button type on the bottom. Yeah, that is more or less basically it. Just one moment, I shall put some batteries in. Hang on a minute. Oh, hang on, no batteries ready again. One moment please, people, bear with us. Go up my leg. There we go. I found some batteries. Found some batteries for a couple of iJoy 2700s. So, positive to the top, and your negative to the top. Battery power light comes on, battery door closed. That's basically it. The fire button there's nice and clicky when you fire. Batteries are flat. That there's basically the red LED. When it flashes like that, it means your batteries are low. So unfortunately I put uncharged batteries in it, but I'll change them. But definitely when you fire it, normally fires blue, which means your batteries are fully charged. It goes to green. This is like the half. I think blue is about 60%, green's just below 6%, red is 30% or less on your battery. So obviously it's time to charge them. But it's basically it's 5 clicks on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 clicks off, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's your little potentiometer. So you just dial that around to wherever you need your voltage. Basically that is it. So without further ado, I think we'll take this guy back up top, have a vape, and we'll see where we're at. So we'll see you in a bit. So here we are, back up top with the intelsacigs vader4 kit. Coiled and wicked. These are the coils that were in, that came with the kit. They look like they're fused Clapton, like a dual core fused Clapton, and they're coming out at about 0.18 ohms. I've only got this potentiometer just over number 2 because I've got a bit of a chest. But let's have a toot. The flavour of this tank is very good. Like, sorry, dripper is quite good. Considering it's a kit, it's very nice. the mod itself, it's very light because it's an aluminium body. Even with the the 2700 to 21700 batteries in, it's not that heavy because it's an aluminium kit. It's very light, very good. It is what you call a PWM stroke variable voltage or vice versa. It's basically the middle between a mech and a regular mod. It runs similar to a mech purely off the voltage and the power of the batteries, just with safety features in, like reverse polarity on the batteries, put them on the wrong way, it'll fire, shorting out, protection, overheat protection, all that kind of stuff. The potentiometer ratings are from about 3 volts bottom up to 8 volts max, obviously depending on your build and your batteries. Fire button, just a little click, see before, like when I was on the tail it was red because the batteries weren't charged, but when you fire, it goes blue. Didn't want to waste that. Lots of venting on this thing. It's got loads of venting, loads of that venting on either side, even venting on the bottom. Comes in various colours. I think I've got something wrote down there, if you pardon me, very unprofessional. Why, excuse the hat as well. It's snowing outside, I'm just coming up, it's freezing. Comes in black, blue, red, orange and silver, as far as I'm aware. It's got the gold plated 510, which is spring mounted, doors magnetic, 280 watt max. Yeah, that is, if you can see, it's got like a lip here, just here. So if you look at the far diameter as you overhang, you're looking at probably about a 28 milliatty there. In here, you're looking at 25 before you start to get the overhang on this outside lip. So, probably max 28 before you start getting a bit of overhang on it. But yeah, this thing hits hard. I mean, my God. I tried to turn that up before and I was just like in a bit of a coughing fit, you know what I mean? So I had to recover to put this thing back on. But I do like it. It's light, it's spot on. It's in the range, the Tesla invaders that brought about, was a 4, wait, 4, wait, no, there was a 1, a 1.5, a 2, a 3, and a 4. This is the 4. Oh, excuse me. Difference with this, it is a bit bigger than the others because it can take the larger batteries, but all the other ones just more or less took the 18650s. But this, honestly, for what it is and the size of it, it hits hard. Fucking hell, it's like a nightclub bouncer. Get a slap of a bounce on a nightclub, you know what I mean? Whacks you hard. It's awesome, awesome piece of kit actually. Like I say, is there any things I don't like? Not really. I mean, there's not. I mean, this here. I mean, I've got huge, blinking fingers, and sometimes it's a bit difficult for me to get into that, I probably do like that, but like that. But it's big fat fingered Ken here, with it's a bit difficult into that. That's probably the only thing. Only other improvement is I think is maybe if they put the 510 in the middle, you might have been able to squeeze a bigger battery on it. I don't know. I'll tell you what is a good pro, the USB over here. See how it's over there? It's not like under here, or it's nowhere near the dripper. So like I say, if you're clumsy and you drip and it runs down, there's no way that's going to get clogged up with that. That's just for charging only, because obviously there's no screen, no firmware, there's no flashy lights, none of that stuff. So it's for charging only. Personally, I wouldn't recommend charging any of your mods with these USBs. If you've got batteries, take them out, put an external battery charger, much safer, But it is a very simple, basic. I mean, it's probably a bit old school because obviously the older, going back a bit with the PWM mods now. But the simplicity of it is so good. It's light. It's a classic box mod shape. I mean, it probably is a little bit big, because obviously with the larger batteries. I mean, I know it's bigger than the other invaders, but probably it really, you know. You can see it, just that, and the size. The Atty, you know, it's not fabulous flavour, but it's bloody good. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm only running it low at the moment. I mean, I could try whipping it up a tad more. I'll pull it up to about, well, pushing it here, mate, like 2 now. Well, you've gone up to 3. Oh. I'm starting to hit the tickly throat a bit. But as far as I know, your number 1 marking is about 3 volts, 2's 3.4, 3's 4.2, 4's 5.6 and 5's 8 volts. But that again is depending on batteries, but that's just like a rough guide where it is. So obviously you know, you put your build in to suit what you're going to vape at. Like I say, staying safe of course, but like I say, there's safety features in this, so I don't think it's you're going to have any major accidents. But I think if you want to run this at max power, which I believe is about 280 watts, 0.1 build coil, freshly charged batteries, wallop. Obviously that will not last long because you know, your freshly charged batteries will soon drop, but yeah, definitely a good mod. Especially, I mean, it's worth getting it for into these. If you've got all 1, 1.5, 2 and 3, this will fill your collection. As we've heard a rumour that this will be the last invader they're going to make. They're not going to stop making potentium based mods, it's just going to be the last one of the invader series. But don't quote us on that because you never know, they'll probably bring a 5 up shortly. But definitely recommend it. Awesome bit of kit. Power, just pure power. Like I say, it runs like a mech with the safety. It's a bit like the Titan, like I say, the Titan PWN. You've got all that power and you've got them safety features. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear that shit noise, but like I said, it's just starting to pelt down with hailstone by the looks of it. But there you go, hence the lighting. I've probably got a bit dark in here. But price wise, I think you're looking in the UK around about $49.99, say 50 quid, which is what, 65 USD. So for the price of it, there's value for money. Like I say, there's no gizmo, no gap. I mean, even the light here, it's not a good blinding light, you know, it's not good in your face glue, it's just a nice colour. It reminds us a bit of a PS4, you know, the little blue light you get on your PlayStation 4. But yeah, seeing that, would I recommend it? Definitely. That's very, I mean, that RDA, like I say, for a kit RDA, airflow smooth, no spit back, and the flavour is, it's not mind blowing, but it's decent, you know what I mean? But you know, you can put your own RD on then, you know, you put your goons on or whatever, your dead rabbits and that, and you still get an enjoyable vape without a doubt. But that being said, like, definitely one for the collection in my eyes, so I think I'll wrap this one up and say I've been the Vaping Heed. Stay safe, vape safe, and I'll see you all very soon. Cheers, bye.